Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And today we are back watching The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers Extended Edition. So we are back with more Lord of the Rings. We are watching the second movie today in the extended form once again, as per request and advision, is that the word? Advision? Like we've been advised, but anyway, I tried to sound
As
smart.
per your request.
Yes, which was my first part that I said.
Yes.
Now, like the last movie, we will be splitting this up into two parts because this movie is huge. So, part one will air on YouTube, and then part two should come out, within a handful of days or so later. So, stay tuned for that. And as always, if you want the uncut reaction to this reaction, which is part one and two combined in one big reaction, that will be over on our Patreon as well, which the link is in the description. Now, I'm proudly wearing my Witcher top today. Unfortunately, I had bought this t-shirt, excited to wear it for season 3. It looks like that will no longer be happening due to the state of The Witcher, so I needed an excuse to wear it, so here we are, rocking The Witcher and Lord of the Rings.
I might have to watch mine. I might have to wear mine next movie.
Do you have this one?
Yeah.
The exact same?
The exact same. We bought it together.
Didn't know you had it.
Yep.
Fair enough. On to more important stuff. I am personally really excited to watch the second movie. On our last movie, we said that was probably one of the most enjoyable fantasy movies I'd seen. I hadn't seen a movie so full of fantasy and adventure and exploration and just of that nature where we really went on a journey. And by the end of it, I was like, wow, damn, it really took me out of this world. Like, it was a very memorable experience.
Well, the world is so massive and so beautiful, and I feel like we haven't even seen all parts of the world just yet.
Yeah, and look, the lore is rich. There are many, many characters. We've done our best to learn some of their names off screen, but I make no promises. There's a lot to this world. I can see why these movies are like multiple rewatches to really absorb it all.
Hopefully we do better this time.
Yeah, I think I'll be happy with what we did the first time. I think we absorbed most of it. Really looking forward to seeing where we go. So we left off with Frodo pretty much, I don't know, sort of decided he's got to do it alone or this next part of the journey alone.
And Sam didn't allow that, so
Sammy put his life on the line.
Literally, he almost drowned.
Yep. So at least I feel better knowing that Frodo has a friend with him on the journey because, God knows these terrains are harsh and I don't know what a couple of hobbits are going to really do without other than the power of the ring. But yeah, so I'm assuming that Gollum is going to be following them because he's sort of been following us the whole time.
I think so.
And he follows the ring, so he'll follow them. So that'll be interesting, see what that amounts to. And on the other side, we got Took and his cousin. Do you remember his name?
I remember the first name, Mary.
Yeah, anyway.
Mary.
Took and his cousin got taken. And
So I laugh at your jokes.
because they're actually good. And now Legolas, Strider, and Gimli all are going to rescue, or they're going to go rescue them from wherever the orcs took them. So that'll be interesting. So we've got sort of two main storylines that are happening.
And we infamously lost Sean Bean, who plays
Boromir.
Boromir.
Yeah, that was sad. Honestly, that line when he goes, what did he say? I can't remember it now, but he said something like, my lord, my king, my brother, my king,
brother.
something like that. It was a really good line. And that
It was almost
nice.
like a mirrored version of
You're thinking of 300.
300,
The
yeah.
end, when he goes, yeah, my love, my queen, my wife, yeah.
Yeah.
My queen! My wife. My love.
Actually, you're right. I didn't know what was giving me like sentimental vibes, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
That's where I was sort of like, oh, I've heard that sort of sentiment before.
That's what I do.
So it was nice. I enjoyed that. I like how Boromir's character got a nice heroic ending, and
Yeah.
it was sad to see him go.
Unlike in Game of Thrones,
Well,
like Sean
yeah.
Bean, that was just, yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys watch Game of Thrones by now. If you haven't, what have you been doing? Now, we're a bit mixed on Gandalf. Like, we're not convinced he's dead. We felt like he
I
was
don't
trapped
think
in
he
some
is.
sort of shadow realm or something. It looked like. and hopefully we will see him again. I feel like if he's going to come back, it would be either the end of this or sometime in the third movie.
Okay.
That's what I feel like would make sense story-wise.
I think it would just be such a waste to not have him back. He's such a powerful character. His presence is next level, and we definitely need someone that's on the same scale, or I guess from the same faction as
Sauron.
Sauron the White.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it would be a waste because I think the idea is, I feel like they'd want us to see the team cope without the clutch powers of a wizard.
Yeah.
So they have to really, especially Frodo, who has to really do it on his own, rise above the challenges, become his own person, who's on the way really been helped majority of the way.
Yeah.
So
of course, I'm just talking more from like a really solid character who has like such great presence. It'd be a shame to not explore him a little bit more.
I've already been using the Lord of the Rings memes and GIFs in
we know.
in our Discord. Like the "You Shall Not Pass" is epic, and what was the other one? Oh, you used it yesterday.
You're like this. You're with Sean
There's
Bean.
the one, yeah, there's that one. I haven't actually used that yet. There was another one that you used.
Oh, you've chosen death.
Yeah, that one's mad. If anyone knows how I like the banter in the Discord, that one is perfect for me. So yeah, gotta get around that. Guys, if you want to access part 2 of this movie early, or you want the uncut reaction to either part 1 and 2 of the second movie, or the entire uncut reaction to the first movie, then we'll leave a link to our Patreon in the description down below. Check that out. If you're watching this over on YouTube and you enjoyed today's reaction, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this movie.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Another big adventure awaits.
I still can't get over how beautiful it is.
Yeah, that is some amazing shooting for these movies. Amazing. Oh, it's like the memories of it all, I guess. That's still a sick moment. I get chills when I watch that.
I can't believe we're watching it again. Do we get to see what happened to him?
Maybe. It was such a sick moment, dude.
Epic, honestly.
Oh, Boromir's there too.
Damn, that fall. Oh, it's making me shiver.
Oh, what a beast. No way, dude. This man's a freaking god.
I'm getting teary.
What's he done? He's just sent it on him. Holy shit.
What the hell?
Oh man, Gandalf is a weapon, dude. He's made this demon his bitch.
Oh my god. It really gets you in the feel straight away.
Wow.
Or he sent it in like no tomorrow.
Did he somehow have a dream about it? Oh, that was sick.
I wonder what the connection is there though, that he's having those dreams.
Maybe the ring.
Maybe that's what actually happened, but then Frodo was dreaming about him just falling. Not what actually happened with Gandalf.
No, I think that's what actually happened.
No, no. That's okay. Shh.
I don't know what the heck you're saying, dude. Oh, that's
So I
very
was
lucky.
I think I found the bottom.
Oh man, those feet. Still can't do them.
What's in this? Nothing. Just a bit of seasoning. I thought maybe if we was having a roast chicken one night or something. It's very special, that. It's the best salt in all the Shire. It is special.
Why would we do that? We would definitely bring salt from somewhere that we love.
Let's face it, Mr. Frodo. We're lost. I don't think Gandalf meant for us to come this way.
You just got to keep pushing forward. I mean, you got to finish the mission to kind of justify all the sacrifice, don't you?
Mr. Frodo?
think the ring's resonating with that location.
Damn, it's a lot to bear for 2 young kids.
They're not kids, but yes, for the second time.
I don't usually hold with foreign food, but this other stuff, it's not bad.
Nothing ever dampens your spirits, does it, Sam?
Oh no, he is always quite positive, isn't he? Oh, there's Gollum.
Wonder if they'll have an interaction. I'm anticipating they will at some point.
I think so.
Wow, that's the closest he's gotten by a long shot.
Thieves. They're thieves.
Oh.
Filthy little thieves.
Shit.
I love the way he speaks.
They stole it from us. My precious.
Oh, you thought their feet were mangled. Look at Gollum's.
Theirs is hairy though, it's still worse. Oh, they set him up.
Oh my god, that would be so scary. Look at his face. Ooh, don't put it on that finger. Oh, damn. Came back for more.
Kind of creepy, to be honest.
It was like a wrestling move.
He bit him.
This is Sting. You've seen it before, haven't you?
Oh shit, go Frodo.
So where has he seen Sting before?
It was the sword from his grandfather, or his father, remember? He found the ring the first time.
Yes. Oh.
Burns us.
The rope burns?
Twisted it. Taken of us.
Oh. Don't you feel sorry for him?
Yeah,
a
I do,
little?
I do. The rope hurts him.
We'll be nice to them if they be nice to us.
Oh.
Oh, I like the way he talks, it's funny. So he's got like multiple personalities. His we.
We swear to serve the master of the precious.
The master of the precious. That's funny, dude.
I don't believe you.
Oh, Sam and him aren't going to be mates.
Sam! Sam!
They will in time, I think.
You know the way to Mordor. Yes. You've been there before.
Yes.
Gollum's actually kind of cute in his own ugly way.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? I want to see what it looked like beforehand.
You will lead us to the Black Gate.
Right, who would have thought they'd be teaming up?
I
And
know.
so soon.
Won't go back. Not there. Not to him. But we swore to serve the master of the precious.
Poor guy,
There's
man.
two parts of him, a really corrupted part of him and what's left of maybe his former self. And they're sort of
Yeah.
always at war.
I think the unnamed version is him before he got corrupted by the ring, and Gollum is the corrupted one by the ring.
Railways. Follow me.
Follow me.
Imagine being these two, you'd be shitting yourself.
You're late. I don't take orders from orc maggots.
Oh, shit.
So they talk now. They didn't talk in the first movie.
So small ones are the OGs.
Man flesh. They picked up our trail.
Yeah, they have. Let's go. The trio.
Yeah, you better run. You're about to get slapped.
I'm surprised they're scared of them.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, smart.
Oh, wow.
This is quickened.
That's some epic listening. Poor Gimli,
A
dude.
night's pursuit. Of food. A rest.
Jeez, it's a solid effort by those three, man.
I know. And just the confidence of knowing that there's like thousands of them and only 3 of these ones. Gimli was me when
Gimli at the back.
yeah, he was me when we were hiking in New Zealand. I'm like, wait up for me. Wait up.
They may yet be alive. Less than a day ahead of us.
Yeah, so they say it's hatched through everything.
Oh, Gimli.
Sprinters!
Ah.
Very dangerous over short distances.
Yeah, I can tell.
Poor Gimli. We're saying he's not a good long distance runner.
What do your elf eyes see?
The Uruk's northeast. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Oh wow, so elves can see quite clearly from afar.
Who now has the strength to stand against the armies of Isengard and Mordor?
Okay, the two towers of Isengard and Mordor.
Yep. So they are up against it. Shit. And we feel like he's playing him because he's not going to want to share the throne.
I think so.
We will drive the machine of war with the sword and the spear and the iron fist of the orc.
Ugh.
How did Saruman get so corrupted? Like a wizard protects the realm and now he wants this kind of world. Who's this?
We will die for Saruman.
Those teeth are mangled.
Yeah. But that was like a human.
Oh.
Freda, I will find you there.
Somehow I doubt that.
How is this peasant village holding their own if they're that weak?
That's horrendous. Oh, don't look back, guys. Don't look back.
God damn, man. Oh, wow, look at all the horses. All the horsemen have been destroyed.
He's alive.
Of course, he's the only one alive.
He looks like Billy Butcher. Like a younger version
Yeah,
of
right.
him.
Yeah, a bit.
From The Boys.
Daddy's home.
Wonder if he's Billy Butcher.
Might
Alright.
be.
If we don't defend our country,
I think he's
Sauron will
blind.
take it by force.
That is a lie.
Oh, here we go. He's the snake for sure.
Orcs bearing the white hand of Saruman.
Good, there's the evidence they need. The king looks thrashed.
Your uncle is wearied by your malcontent, your warmongering.
They started it. He's not going out of his way.
You are banished forthwith from the kingdom of Rohan, all its domain.
What the hell? Why?
How does he have that much power?
It comes from the king. He signed it this morning.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
This guy.
He's playing in the game. Jeez.
Keep breathing. That's the key.
Come on, Gimli. Just breathe.
He's hilarious.
We're not going no further till we've had a breather. Get a fire going.
So even they're exhausted.
Why can't we have some meats?
Oh, it's like spitting everywhere when he talks. Ugh.
What about them? They're fresh.
Oh, don't you dare, my friend. Don't you dare.
What about their legs? They don't need those.
All they do to kick you in the damn teeth.
They have something. An elvish weapon. The master wants it for the war.
Why do they need to be alive to take the weapon?
Just a mouthful. A bit off the flank.
Oh, shit.
Civil War.
He made his statement.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh, they're gonna eat the friggin' orcs.
Squeal. No one's gonna save you now.
It didn't get that far.
This is the horseman, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, boys. Let's go.
Damn, talk about coming in clutch.
Nah, surely not. Surely not.
Wow.
Wasn't the sky just red?
I don't know, maybe it's a bit of a time skip. You love spotting those out, don't you? Sick.
Riders of Rohan! What news from the mark?
Riders from Rohan, okay. Trying to understand all the different groups here.
What business? There's an elf, a man, and a dwarf having the Riddermark.
Give me your name, horsemaster, And I shall give you mine.
Gimli.
I would cut off your head, dwarf, if it stood but a little higher from the ground.
You would die before your stroke fell.
Damn.
Legolas.
Respect it.
We track a party of Uruk-hai westward across the plain. They've taken 2 of our friends captive.
We left none alive.
They would have escaped. They just wouldn't have seen them.
I think you're right. I think they will be alive.
Of course. They wouldn't have died like that.
Look for your friends. But do not trust to hope.
Okay. I don't mind him. I hope they team up later on.
Oh, shit.
Dude, pretty good. I didn't realize humans could dominate the orcs like, or whatever they are as well, that well. They smashed them.
Oh. That was one of theirs.
We failed them.
You haven't. At least I don't believe so.
A hobbit lay here. And the other. They crawled.
Oh, wow. It's almost like
Oh,
Witcher stats.
Oh, the way he puts together. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. True. It is.
Represent.
Strider can be Geralt for today.
Into Fangorn Forest.
Okay, so they went where the trees could talk.
What madness drove them in there?
Trying to get to safety. Do anything to stay alive.
Oh, that one guy.
I'm gonna rip out your filthy little innards!
Oh my god, this guy does not give up, does he?
He's the one that got speared and he's still chasing him. Huh.
Didn't climb high enough. Told you he needed his legs to kick you in the teeth.
All they do to kick you in the damn teeth.
Oh, it's a full face.
Oh, shit.
Adios. The tree seems harmless.
I'm hoping he's friendly.
The tree is talking.
I am no tree. I am an ant.
An ant, okay.
Whose side are you on?
I am on nobody's side. Because nobody is on my side.
Oh, that's sad.
Damn.
They come with axes. Gnawing, biting, breaking, hacking, burning.
Yeah, they're trying to ruin the forest.
We're hobbits! Halflings!
The White Wizard will know.
Oh, no. Does he still think Saruman's good?
Surely not. Saruman's been sending those orcs to you, my friend. What was that?
Which White Wizard was that? Maybe a different one.
Still a little afraid of Sam.
Oh.
Come, master. We will take you on safe paths through the mist.
So he really does know the land well.
Crunchable birdsies.
He's so sad.
Oh, poor Golem. That was very relatable. I'd be the same.
Are they going to give him some bread?
What is it they eat? Is it tasty?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like elvish stuff, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I had a feeling, but I didn't know their food as well.
We must start.
Oh.
That's literally me when dinner isn't ready.
I know.
It does not care if we be hungry.
Oh,
It does not care if we should die.
I
I
care.
love Golem now. What the hell, dude?
There are dead things. Dead faces in the water.
Every landscape has something special about it. It's so interesting.
For now, all hobbits go down to join the dead ones.
Oh my god. He's really caring for them.
I just love how much like depth there is to the land.
Why is he getting drawn to him?
Frodo!
The hell? He was like mesmerized.
Get out of there.
Gollum's got him. Go Gollum.
Oh my god.
Man, came in clutch, saved the day.
Don't follow the lights.
He's like, I already warned you.
Frodo! Are you alright?
That's nice. Love a bit of trust for Gollum now. Oh, isn't that what Gollum does? Like my precious?
It's almost like the finger's almost in it. It's almost not.
You were not so very different from a hobbit once, were you?
Oh. Really?
Smeagol.
That's the name, Smeagol.
Yeah, I remember that name, yeah.
What did you call me?
Me, not us.
Good pick up.
Because he's always had Gollum for the corrupted side, but he couldn't remember Smeagol.
Oh, and he's smiling.
Black Riders!
Already?
Oh, shit.
Oh, from the scar.
Yeah, they got some connection over him. Oh, shit.
They want to drag it?
I didn't know he was a Targaryen.
Oh, don't use the ring. Don't use the ring, Frodo.
It's alright.
I love Sam.
Yeah, I'm loving Gollum too. He's adorable. Oh, good. He didn't use it, so he didn't give their position away. So we can find out who this white wizard is.
The air is so close in here.
I do feel like he's talking about Saruman, but maybe he doesn't know that he's
Nah, I
leading.
feel like that's too obvious.
Yeah.
Uncanny. The white wizard approaches.
So Legolas knows about it. No, I don't. It's not Saruman.
It looks like him. But it doesn't sound like him, I don't think.
He looks a little bit like Gandalf in a way.
Yeah, that's what I think.
No way, dude. What the hell?
Yay!
But is it him though, or someone different?
I am Saruman. Rather Saruman as he should have been.
Okay, what the hell?
He fought a freaking demon 1v1. It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Stars wheeled overhead, and every day was as long as the life age of the earth.
Damn, how long was he like that for?
He was cleansed and purified or something.
I've been sent back until my task is done.
Oh, wow.
What the hell's happened here, dude?
Gandalf. I am Gandalf the White.
This is new Gandalf 2.0. So it's like he went to the end of time and he's come back for a purpose, but I don't think he's permanently here.
Are we to leave those poor hobbits here in this horrid, dark, dank, tree-infested...
Careful what you say, Gimli.
It's nice to have Gandalf back, even if it's not fully him.
Merry and Pippin are quite safe. In fact, they're far safer than you are about to be.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So he's like taken over Saruman's role, but he's the uncorrupted, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't fully understand that time-space thing though, it's a bit deep. Beautiful landscapes, dude. Holy crap.
It's crazy.
This has to be peak fantasy in terms of what it captures.
Damn, they're so close. Damn, there's heaps of them.
Mordor's like a wasteland.
It's a bad wasteland. Riddled with fire, and ash, and dust. The very air you breathe is a poisonous fume.
Boromir did warn them that there's gonna be heaps.
Yeah, what the hell do they do now, dude? How the hell can they go through anything?
What the hell?
They're those like big mountain trolls. We fought one, remember?
Look. The gate. It's opening.
Yeah, but I don't think you can get in.
Sam has some balls, man. I'll give him that.
Sam, no! Master!
No way. How are they not hearing this? Oh, shit.
He'll get seen. Oh my god, Sam, what are you doing? Watch, you'll have to put the ring on to go invisible. How blind can you be? Oh, to be fair, it looks not bad. It looks covered.
Their ability to hide in this still blows my mind. How did they make it look like that?
Oh, I didn't realize he was that.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other little thing. Okay.
No. But it looked exactly like a rock. That was weird.
I doubt even these elvish cloaks will light us in there.
Oh,
right.
it's
Makes
close.
sense. Yes, yes, yes.
No, Master.
Oh shit, he really cares.
Always. He's looking for it. And the precious is wanting to go back to him.
So what are they going to do? Oh, the gate's going to close and that's it.
No! There's another way. More secret. A dark way.
Why haven't you spoken to this before?
Gollum knows a lot, dude.
He's led us this far, Sam. Mr. Frodo, no. He's been true to his word.
Oh, Smeagol
Someone
like
actually believed
that.
in him, yo.
Good Smeagol always helps.
Sam's hoping that he doesn't regret Frodo's decision. This guy is just next level creepy, isn't he?
He must have died sometime in the night. What a tragedy for the king.
Do you reckon he did it? I reckon he was involved.
Don't touch her.
Lord Snake.
Oh, even she calls him snake.
So fair. So cold.
Don't turn her to the darkness. How is she allowing this?
Well, what can she do?
Your words are poison.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think she'll get corrupted. Not like that.
Oh, thank goodness. It's like she's able to withstand it or something.
I don't think he's that powerful in himself. He just was one step ahead in terms of playing the king.
I cannot allow you before Theoden King so armed, Gandalf Greyham. By order of Grima Wormtongue.
Grima Wormtongue. The snake.
You would not part an old man from his walking stick.
Okay. Did you see that
lucky.
little cheeky wink?
That was played well. Oh, he's acting like he needs help walking.
My lord, Gandalf the Grey is coming.
Gandalf the White.
Yeah, he doesn't know who he's talking to.
Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth.
Oh, shit.
I have not passed so far in death to bandy crooked words with a witless worm.
I love it. I love
Gandalf.
it.
Theoden, son of Thengor,
Gandalf is so epic.
I would stay still if I were you.
Oh, yes, Gimli.
I release you from the spell.
Oh, fantastic.
That's what I was waiting for.
You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
Why?
Shit. Oh, he's no longer Gandalf the Grey.
He has power, my friend.
Gandalf the White is here, baby.
You did not kill me. You will not kill him.
Yes.
Gandalf
So it's not really
calls the bluff.
blind. It's like his eyes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's sick.
That's right. He can see again. His eyes aren't overtaken by I can't say his name.
Saruman, yeah.
Saruman.
Now they're better. You spoke prematurely, but yeah.
I just knew. I saw it coming.
No.
Breathe the free air again, my friend.
All right, Rohan is back, baby. A nice looking sword.
Yeah, what you gonna do now? Oh. Oh, he needs worse than that.
Yeah, he's lucky they don't behead him.
It's coming, I think.
I would have killed him, man. But I guess that's the true king.
Now behead him.
Yeah, spares him and he spits absolute snake of the highest order. You don't need a bow, dude. You're a high king.
Where is Deirdre?
Oh, his son. Shit.
Where is my son?
Sorry, buddy. That one didn't end well. The 2 kids.
Oh, yeah, they made it.
There's the only ones.
Where is Mama?
Oh.
Marlene, coming back, love.
I will not risk open war.
Open war is upon you, whether you would risk it or not.
I mean, yeah, that's true, isn't it?
By order of the king, the city must empty. We make for the refuge of Helm's Deep.
Oh, so he's retreating rather than fighting.
Theoden is walking into a trap. He thinks he's leading them to safety.
What they will get is a massacre.
Oh, God.
The people of Rohan will need you. The defenses have to hold.
Yep, that duty and destiny he cannot escape. Even though he keeps putting it off.
Imagine that burden on your shoulders.
300 lives of men. I walk this earth, and now I have no time.
Shit, 300 lives.
At first light on the 5th day, at dawn, look to the east.
Alright, first light, 5th day, dawn, east.
Thank you for reiterating those instructions.
Just kind of seeping it into my brain.
So we part ways with Gandalf for now.
That horse is half mad, my lord. There's nothing you can do. Leave him.
Oh, don't you worry. Aragorn knows what he's doing. I love it.
Aragorn, tamer of horses.
I've heard of the magic of elves, but did not look for it in a ranger from the north.
Oh, he's more than a ranger, my friend.
Turn this fellow free. He has seen enough of war.
He's so empathetic to everything, isn't he?
Oh, he's got that elvish side of him, so he's sort of the bridge between humans and elves.
Gandalf the White.
Mm-hmm.
Gandalf the Fool.
This guy's serious.
The man. Was he from Gondor?
Oh no, Saruman knows.
He bore a strange ring. 2 serpents with emerald eyes.
That can't be one of the rings of man, can it?
So Gandalf Greyheim thinks he has found Isildur's heir, the lost king of Gondor. He is a fool.
You're a fool. Oh my god, tell me they're gonna attack on their venture there.
Surely bloody not.
Send out your warg riders.
Oh shit, what the hell is that?
Disgusting. Oh, Gollum wants some food.
Hey, Stingler, don't go getting too far ahead. Why do you do that? Oh, call him names. Run him down all the time.
Yeah, I think Frodo can feel what...
He's a lot more empathetic, yeah.
Because I have to believe he can come back.
For himself as well, if he gets drawn in.
What do you know about it? Nothing.
Oh, sounded a bit like Gollum then in the way he snapped.
It's my task. Mine. My own. Can't you hear yourself? Don't you know who you sound like?
Oh, yes he does. And that's why he's fighting to
This is
save
interesting.
him.
That's interesting.
Smeagol, take control.
Wicked, tricksy, first. No, not master.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
Not listening.
Oh my god, this is so good.
He's just like a little kid.
Where would you be without me? Ellen, I saved us.
Shit, dude. This is heavy.
Master looks after us now.
That's alright. Fight back, Smeagol.
Oh, let's go, Smeagol, baby.
He's so happy about it.
Leave now and ever come back.
Yeah, it looks like he's free.
There was no response.
Yeah, shit.
Gone.
Oh, he's so happy.
Oh, I love that.
See what Smeagol friends?
Oh, he's so loyal, dude.
You'll make him sick, you will. Behaving like that.
At least he'll get a yummy feed.
Stupid fat head. It ruins it.
I love Gollum. Favorite character.
What's potatoes, eh?
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
He's so grumpy.
Even you couldn't say no to that.
Oh, yes, we could.
We.
Yeah, he still says we. Yeah, he never stopped saying we even from before. So that's still stuck.
Okay.
Who are they?
Wicked men, servants of Sauron. They are called Mordor.
Okay, so everyone who can be corrupted is drawn to the darkness in Mordor.
Oh no, that ring needs to be destroyed real quick.
Look.
Holy shit.
It's an Oliphant.
Oliphant. Damn, they're massive. Who's attacking? Oh, the men?
Who's ambushed them?
Wow, people falling off the elephants?
So these are the men that are resisting the darkness?
Sam's always ready to defend.
I don't think they're bad.
I don't think so.
We're innocent travelers.
There are no travelers in this land. Only servants of the Dark Tower.
From 300, yeah.
Remember us.
The guy with the eye patch.
War will make corpses of us all. Bind their hands.
I wonder what their stake in all of this is.
I made some stew. It isn't much, but it's hot.
Are they trying to make another love interest for him?
I don't think so. The other girl was super, maybe, but the other girl was very, like, committed. She's a bit clingy. She's like right over his shoulder.
It's good.
Really?
I don't think it's good.
My uncle told me a strange thing. He said that you rode to war with Thengel, my grandfather.
Oh, what?
No way. Man doesn't look it.
You cannot be 80.
87.
Wait, what?
Holy shit.
Does his ring give him youth or something?
You better look like that at 87, my friend.
A descendant of Numenor, blessed with long life.
Dunedain, okay.
I'm sorry. Please eat.
I don't think he wants any more of your food.
All right, so part 1 is done. We are going to share brief bit of thoughts, but the bigger discussion will come at the end of part 2. So stay tuned for that. So far, I mean, a lot has happened.
So much has happened. Again, like the first movie, you feel like the first half is a movie in itself, don't you?
Yeah, yet another big journey. I think they've done a great job once again, like the previous movie where every land is rich in history and supernatural elements and magic, and there's lore behind it, and it's just very, very powerful. There's a lot. You really feel like you're just going through a different worlds almost every scene.
But I also feel like the characters that we know and love, like Aragorn and Gandalf and
Legolas, yeah.
they all have a rich history with each land or people that they go to. You know, just now in this scene, they were talking about Aragorn fighting in another war and uniting with
Yeah.
other people. Like, it's just so big and vast, and it's almost like they've all been through this before and they need to come together and fight together and, try and live on.
Well, I think because they're based on books like Game of Thrones, I think we'll find there's a lot of rich history that
Yeah.
we probably get the summary in the movies, but, I'm sure there's just as much history left out that's like rich. It's very interesting to find out that Aragorn is actually 87. He did seem a
Yeah.
bit wise and experienced to just be, like a 35, 40-year-old man. So he's got a bit more backing, I guess. He's a bit more of a higher player because he's been around for a bit.
He's looking fit for 87.
Yeah, no, he's doing well. Loving Gollum. Really enjoyed it. I didn't think we'd get him so soon and not such a big role, but it's been really cool to see, well, Gollum at first, but also how he contrasts Frodo.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think that we'd ever get such a big role from him. I really love the scene where he's really fighting between Smeagol and Gollum, and I don't know, he just did it so well. And his excitement, like, I love living through his excitement, and I don't know,
Love the way he talks. There's a childlike innocence about it. And, and then I love where he goes, my precious, and
I love all of it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
He's
great.
getting excited about the food. He's fumbling over himself.
yeah, no, he's very funny. And I guess the question is, do we think, I say probably yes, that maybe Frodo can redeem him or restore him? Does that mean they can turn him back to his original self maybe? Like, who knows?
Potentially. I don't know if he'll ever be completely himself, but it is interesting, isn't it? I suspected that Frodo the ring is really calling out for him. It's that will from the wing is so powerful.
Well, you can see when he's like grabbing the ring like this, it's exactly what Gollum does in his hand.
Yeah,
So
and he has used the ring a few times. So I think his empathy for Gollum or Smeagol is literally that he might have to become that. And he really needs to believe that he can come back from that.
yeah.
So, it's creating a bit of friction between him and Sam, but Sam is still there. He's still going to fight for Frodo. And I love that.
In fairness, Frodo hasn't used the ring once so far, which is a big upgrade from last movie where he used it several times.
Mhm.
I don't know if he'll use it in the second half, but so far he hasn't used it. So he is trying to reduce the usage.
Yeah.
Another inclusion I loved in this and was not expecting so soon was Gandalf the White.
Gandalf the White. That first scene was epic.
Epic.
Like,
Yeah, so we had a bit of confusion. I think you went on a weird tangent after that happened. We were saying, I think we both understood it the same. I don't know what you were saying, but that pretty much the dream that Frodo was happening was a connection to actually what did happen.
no, yes, of course. So the way I saw it was that obviously happened, right, in real life. Like Gandalf fought the
demon, yeah.
demon. I don't remember his name. But then when we cut to Frodo having the dream, I feel like he maybe dreamt of what he saw of it and that he fell, but he may not have seen everything.
Oh, no doubt. Of course.
That's all I was saying. Like, in the dream, he didn't see Gandalf fighting and whatever. It was just that's all I said.
Sometimes you've got a way of complicating the simple things. But yes, that intro was epic. That is still one of the sickest scenes, I think, from Gandalf when he goes, "You shall not pass." Like, that is just, I love that.
But even to accompany that, because you think he's just gonna fall not so gracefully, but then he like gets in there with the sword and he's in
Dude.
power. He has control.
Man went one-on-one with the demon.
Oh god.
And I think there's powerful symbolism there because he beat the shadow that he was fearing, essentially like beating his dark side or the evil or the corruption. And now he becomes Gandalf the White. So he's sort of been purified. I couldn't fully understand everything, but it looks like he was almost purified and cleansed through space and time by seeing all that might come to pass. And then he's sort of come back with his duty almost as an evolved version. I sort of understood it like he's only going to be here temporarily.
That's what I think too.
But almost as this evolved version now with the power of what Saruman should have been, because they've got the similar looks. So he's sort of that top level wizard now. And yeah, his duty is to try and steer out the darkness, I guess.
I mean, I definitely do like Gandalf the White, but I do miss a little bit of Gandalf the Grey where, you know, you'd have those scenes where his voice is shaking and you get the dark shroud around you. And
Yeah, he might still. We haven't had any battles yet.
Yes.
He might still. I'm glad that I was worried they were going to do a Bran from Game of Thrones where like he wasn't himself at all and you wouldn't feel like it's Gandalf, but I'm glad he sort of is back to Gandalf. It's just almost a more evolved version. But yeah,
he's
it's still him.
him in a way, but also different with a new duty and new purpose.
Well, his whole thing about in the first movie was he didn't know anything. I don't know. He was unsure. He was in the dark. Now he seems to come back and he knows. He's steered by clarity and purpose.
All knowing.
So that is awesome.
Anyway, so far, I'm really, really enjoying this. Like, it keeps it fresh from the first movie as well, but still that same storyline and that same purpose and that same intensity and feeling. But adding, like, the new element of different characters like Gollum or Smeagol and even a fresh take on the new characters as well. It's kept it real interesting.
And they've got a lot building behind the background, like the kingdoms of men, particularly Rohan. You know, they're sort of saving that for the wars to come, I think. They've got the Ents talking about how the Ent wives sort of are gone and they can't remember how. So there's something missing there. But eventually I imagine the forest is awakening up. So first comes first. I think they're going to have the trees fight with them in the final battle or something.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we're getting rich history about the natural land, the pain it's in due to the darkness. And, you know, it's some really cool themes. The elves, how they woke them up to begin with. Like, there's a rich history there.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I love hearing them speak Elvish. Like, it's just such a beautiful language and you really do feel immersed in their history and their world.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to part 1. If you do want to access part 2 early or the full uncut reaction, then check it out over on our Patreon. We'll leave a link in our description. Otherwise, stay tuned. It will be coming to YouTube shortly. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed our reaction. Subscribe to the channel so you know as soon as we drop the next one. And let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Take care of yourselves, guys, and we'll see you in the next reaction.
See you guys.